Hello and welcome back to the 25th edition of the Total BWF World Championships here in St. Jacobs Hall. Well, we had a good women's doubles to start it off, and next up we'll have a mixed doubles. Well, we've had 64 matches to start off on day one. Yesterday we had 56, and today there'll be another 56 happening here. 4 courts, 349 athletes. Excuse me, 359 athletes are here from all 5 continents. We had Africa the other day, but had a quick match, and now we're down to the 48s in mixed doubles and doubles, and there was a 64 draw in the men's singles as well. St. Jacobs Hall, it fits about 9,000 people, but just beside us there's a football stadium and a hockey rink as well. This St. Jacobs Park is an amazing facility, and you have, of course, there's swimming, and some of the best tennis players have played in this venue, where Roger Federer actually started here as a ball boy and has played many tennis matches right here in this venue as well. So this is our next matchup. It's going to be a mixed doubles from France. GICQUEL and DELRUE.
DELRUE. And from China, WANG, HUANG.
And against the Chinese superstars, Wang, Li, and Huang Dongping. They're the number 2 seeds. They're the number 2 in the world currently. Well, it's the first time head-to-head. Huang Dongping, one of the best mixed players in the world for sure. And Wang Liu, very powerful player, very quick, sets it up well. Both at 24 years of age. We're looking on to Tokyo 2020. Well, GICQUEL is 20 years of age. Their highest world ranking was number 18, and that wasn't too long ago. It's actually right now is their highest world ranking. So August of 2019, they have 21 tournaments, so that's 43,523 points on the world ranking list. They're actually sitting at number 3 in the world to go to Tokyo with that world ranking. Well, there's DELRUE, 20 as well. And she has had some great success in the women's doubles as well with her partner Lee Palermo. Their world ranking is 33 in the doubles. Well, they had a walkover. It was Ranki Reddy and Panapa. Ranki Reddy's shoulder was bothering him at the last tournament, and he had to withdraw from this tournament. Well, there we have Wang Liu, 24 years of age. Highest world ranking was number 1 in the world. Sitting at number 2 at the moment. Partner Huang Dongping, as I mentioned, one of the best mixed players around. Fujian, China. The world ranking was number 1 back in June 2018. That's when they reached that height. They lost in the final last year at the World Championships against Wang and Zhang. Well, they had a bye first round, so this
Ready
is the
to play.
first time that they'll be on court today. So from Denmark, we have our umpire, Jakob Sindberg, and Herman Maran for our service judge. Well, this team, they actually played the 2017 World Championships. They lost in the quarterfinal to Ahmad and Lilian Natsir from Indonesia, 21-18 in the third. And as I mentioned, they went on to win the silver medal last year. So this is their third World Championships. It's incredible how good they are at the moment. The last 8 tournaments they played, they won 6 of them and 2 finals. It's quite hard to beat. Well, the last 2 they won, it was Thailand Open and the Japan Open.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Huang Dongping, Wang Yili, China. And on my left, DELRUE from GICQUEL, France. Huang Dongping to serve to Tom GICQUEL. Love all. Wait.
Well, on the near side in red, it's Wang Yili and Huang Dongping from China. They're the number 2 seeds coming in. And on the far side in blue and white from France, it's Tom GICQUEL and Delphine DELRUE.
One love.
Well, this French team, they are the bronze medalists at the European Games recently. They're actually the 3rd team on the world ranking list. They're just behind Marcus Ellis and Lauren Smith and the Adcocks. So they're the 3rd mixed doubles from Europe.
Love. Service over. 1, 2.
Well, the French duo also played in 2017 World Championships in Scotland. They lost in the round of 64 against Germany, and last year they reached the round of 32s.
Hold. Service over. Three, 1.
A great smash that time.
Service over.
Able to get through them. Now just down by 1 point. It's going to be a tough one, though. They need to be steady. It's a speed that's actually faster as well against this Chinese duo, but you need to be confident. You need to be steady as well. Well, great cutoff.
Service over. 4, 2.
Nice quick flick,
5,
wins the point on that
2.
one. Really, Tom GICQUEL was looking forward to rush the serve. Easy flick over the head. It's 5-2.
7-2.
Well, the French pair had some success this year. They reached the final of the US Open earlier in July. The Canadian Open, they reached the semi-final, and the European Games, as mentioned, they won the bronze medal there.
8-2.
Also playing some of the smaller tournaments, but they reached the final of the Denmark Challenge, Polish Open, and winner of the Orleans Masters.
Nine, 2. Ready? Ten, 2. Eleven, 2, interval.
Well, China leads away 11-2 into the interval, just after 6 minutes of play, but they're tough competition. They're number 2 seeds in the world after 6 minutes, 11-2.
Mais je pense que c'est efficace, quoi, plutôt que de toucher et de se faire prendre de vitesse après. Ok, c'est important qu'on essaie d'aller à fond là-dedans. Et si elle fait ce service long, eh ben on attend un petit peu. Au risque sans s'engager peut-être.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Eleven, 2, play. Service over. 3-11.
Well, it just barely gets over the tape. And well left out the back of the court.
Service over.
Well, as I mentioned, the last 8 tournaments played,
3.
China won 6 of the last 8 and 2 finals, which is incredible. They just won the Thailand Open. Previous to that, the Japan Open. In Indonesia, they were the finalists, but it was Australian Open, Badminton Asian Championships, and Indian Open with the win in 2019. Perfectly placed right into the corner. Wishing it was going out, but it stays in. 11 points up. Watch.
3.
Almost on the back end. Let's see if it goes out. Nope, well in. Oh, beautiful. Comes in nice and quick that time, Tom GICQUEL. Watch how he comes in nice. He saw that opportunity.
14. Service over. 15-4. 16-4.
Oh, wonderful play. Watch her racket. She can put it anywhere she wants. And just turns it at the last second. She cuts off so well at the net as well. Wang Dongping, just 24 years of age, both her and her partner.
Service over. 5-17. Service over. 18-5.
There it is, already moving towards the spot. Watch her racket, gets up really quick on it. Gets GICQUEL on the shoulder. Watch her racket, it comes out and it's up there to the last second, and then she uses her finger power and just snaps it so quick. It's like whipping a towel almost. Just that snapping motion right at the very last second. She chooses where she puts it. Well, down on the ground, a little break. DELRUE. A crunch defense puts her down, and now with match point. Little mop up of the court. Well, game point here. Wang.
20, game point 5.
Well, the first game point, and all they needed was one. It's 21-5. Nice and steady. Smashes it, goes for the pocket. Beautifully placed, the power's there. Wang and Huang, 21-15, 13 minutes of play.
Parce qu'on passe son temps à relever ou à remettre de la vitesse. Alors c'est bien de le faire de temps en temps, mais tout de suite après il faut qu'on se batte pour aller chercher ces blocs là.
Faites gaffe à lui là, quand vous attaquez, hop, il avance un peu parce que vous savez que vous n'allez pas taper fort sur les premières lignes. Donc on est soit vous tapez fort, soit même un petit dégagement sur lui, parce qu'il est en train d'avancer, c'est genre ça, ça va marcher. Ouais.
Non, elle bouge pas, Mais c'est un peu pour Ok, on continue à faire attention à ça. Et tu fais deux retours blocs qui marchent très bien.
Ah, mais je fais une grosse prod.
Quand t'es en confiance, t'es en confiance en soi.
Je vais en confiance, on va prendre 5.
Non, mais sur tes blocs, tu bosses tes blocs. Franchement, ce qui marche, tu continues quoi. Après, on voit si elle arrive à faire quelque chose. Pour l'instant, c'est pas le cas. Ok.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Ready? Second game. Level. Play.
Well, on the far side, the number 2 in the world from China, Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping to serve. And on the near side, in blue and white from France, it's Tom GICQUEL and Delphine DELRUE. Well, it was a tough one. It's 21-5, but the team in red, they're the silver medal from the last World Championships, and they're number 1, number 2 in the world for sure. Well, the one serving, Wang Dongping, very quick at the net. If you watch her racket, she grips up, snaps it down, but it's just how much power she gets when she does snap it. And nice, loose in the fingers and to the last second. Well, Wang Yilu is a very powerful player as well. Keeps it flat, and when he gets on attack, it's such a hard hit. So, the best in the world.
1. Service over. 2-all.
Well, at the European Games recently, they won the bronze medal. They lost against Marcus Ellis and Lauren Smith, 21-19, 21-12, but Marcus Ellis and Lauren Smith went on to win the title. Very flat exchanges again. Watch how he comes in so quick. Wang Yilu, sorry, watch his racket, nice and flat, right at the head. It's that speed as well.
Ball 2.
Too quick sometimes. She was there just to swing and a miss, able to get it back, but no success.
Service over. 3-4. Tom, Delphine, get ready faster. All.
Beautifully placed, puts it to the ground, but trying to flat out the drives, and Tom GICQUEL is very good at that as well. Even it off at 4 apiece.
Out. Service over. 5-4. Service over. 5-all. Six, 5.
Oh, broken racket, goes off, gets back in there. Well played, Tom GICQUEL. Comes at Wang Dongping, but watch this, a quick change of racket. Gets back on the court, where's my racket? You do the work. Can't get that one behind the back.
Seven, 5.
Oh, fantastic. Down on the ground, gets back up. Well done. Solid defense. And they come out on top. GICQUEL and DELRUE. What a rally. Watch the defense. Approach, defense, sits down, right down. All right. Longest rally of the match. 49 shots. GICQUEL and DELRUE pull that one off. Sticking in the game 2. Now up by 3 points. Just 20 years of age from France. They have a good career ahead of them. They're the 3rd ranked European in Europe on the world ranking list. They have 2 English pairs ahead of them, and then it's them at number 3 in the world. Trying to qualify for Tokyo Olympics, only 16 doubles teams get to go, so this is one of the Olympic qualifying. Well, that time, Wang comes across the body, gets that point, but the French duos really playing well out there today, up against number 2 in the world. Coming at the pocket again. A little break. She was looking in on the serve. Got beat there. Well, let me take a little break. I might as well. I'm down here. Need a little rest, but they are playing well. 23 minutes of play here in the mixed doubles. And they're playing at a fast pace. Again, it's...
Thank you. Okay. 7-9. Eight, 9. Nine all.
Over the head, and
9.
now China back in the lead with 1 point.
Yeah.
That
11,
one coming across the
9,
body, and
it's all.
now Wang and Wang are leading the way by 2 points into the break. It's 11-9.
这个过渡这些质量都不错，但他防开也了，这些没事。位置拿在这软慢球，就是原身球速下来往前一贴，他只能启动慢场就给压走。难死。On arrive à rentrer dans les rallyes quand c'est elle qui sert, peu importe le truc, ok? Parce que tactiquement maintenant ce que vous faites dans le jeu, c'est ce qu'il faut, c'est ce qui marche.
20 seconds. Hold 2, 20 seconds. Eleven, 9. Play. 12, 9.
Well, Wang Yilou and Huang Dongping, they found the winning ways back in 2017. They won the China Masters, and they won many tournaments afterwards. Korean Open, Japan Open in 2017, and then in 2018,
13, 9.
they won the World Tour finals as well as the Indian Open in 2019. Australian, Japan, and Thailand recently. Sitting at number 2 in the world.
Fourteen, 9.
Well, a little break off the net. It bounces a little different. As soon as it hits that tape, and especially on the smash, if it hits a tape, it's hard because it loses that pace and a little bounce. So it comes off in front of you. Look at how she's looking back. Hard to get back. Just 20 years of age. Right there, watch. Yeah, you're already moving. You're already standing back. You know he hits hard, so you bring your defense just that little step back, and then as soon as it hits a tape, it's hard to change that direction and go forward.
Finn, you okay?
Well,
15,
Delphine started playing
9.
badminton at the age of 7 and her partner at the age of 6. He followed his parents to the badminton club. They also enjoy badminton in a recreational level. Awesome drop shot there. Watch, he comes up nice and high. A little deception. Looks like he's going to smash.
10,
and just takes the pace off and
15.
places it perfectly.
Service over. 16, 10.
Well, fantastic defense, able to counter-attack it, get on attack and put it away. Watch how he goes cross-court on that one. Really gets him reaching.
11,
it's this one that sets it up.
16.
There it is, late on that one. That time, Delphine, really quick on the net.
16.
Keeping the pressure on.
Service over. 17, 12. Ready? Service over. 13-17.
Just able to get his racket on it. Just enough. Now trailing by 4.
Service over. 18-13.
Well, too much. Wang Yilu really putting that pressure on. Watch, nice and quick snaps.
Service over. Fourteen, 19.
Well, a quick change of shuttle, yeah, do ask the umpire. Sometimes you can only change it a few times or 20 times in a game. I guess it depends how long and how many hits. You can take one rally before it breaks even.
Service over. 20, match point, 14.
Well, the French have played much better in the second here. Not sure if that was going out. She's questioning herself, but she played it. Maybe it was. Match point for China, 20-14.
Service over. 15-20.
Little break out the net, hits the tape, puts it in. Another match point saved. 20-15. Well, they do it this time. The world number 2. Pull it off in 2 straight games. Sends it to the back of the court. GICQUEL puts it into the net. And China off and running.
Match won by Wang Yili, Huang Dongping, 21-5, 21-15.
Wang Yiyu and Huang Dongping really took control in the first game, winning that one quite easily in 13 minutes of play, 21-5. Well, GICQUEL and DELRUE bounced back in the second, played extremely well. Came back a little short though, 21-15. Well, the European Games bronze medalists played well, but not well enough. GICQUEL and DELRUE bye for now for the mixed doubles, but it's Wang and Wang, the number 2 in the world. Up next, we have a men's doubles, Astrom and Rasmussen, the Danes against Russia.
So, ich schwätze mit dir, das ist doch schon mal